show their anger, how are they going to fight wars at the border?
If they shoot in anger, they'll miss. They'll waste the…
Conscious practice. What's conscious? This is Vish, and today I'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on Is Anger Needed to Be Effective? My name is V. I'm an aspiring yogi, love all things meditation, yoga and wisdom based. Super grateful to have you watching this with me right now. Anger, is it good? Is it bad? I'm honestly not sure. Let's get right into the video and find out.
We often talk about anger management, anger control, but if our soldiers don't show their anger, how are they going to fight wars at the border?
If they shoot in anger, they'll miss. They'll waste the cartridges. To shoot, you must be in a very even, balanced, equanimous mind, otherwise you cannot shoot. You don't have to be angry to shoot. If you're angry and shoot, you are not a soldier, you're a vandal. A soldier is standing up for a cause. He's not shooting because of his personal enmity with somebody. Yes, he's standing up for a nation. He's not standing up for his personal anger or enmity with somebody. So, if you want to shoot straight, you try and see. They can take you to the range today. You try and see. If you want to shoot, one thing that is necessary is you have to be balanced. Even if you have to… You know, even in a golf game it's called shooting, score. If you want to shoot straight, you got to be level-headed, otherwise you're not going to shoot straight. This is especially so with a bullet because of the velocity and even the smallest variation, a micromillimeter variation will take it somewhere else. In many ways, United States, in their conflicts, probably of all the nations, the US Army has used snipers extensively, like no other country probably. It's a brutal game, but if you're angry, you will never shoot straight. You're shooting half a mile away, you're not going to shoot straight for sure. So, soldier need not be angry. That's why I told you, Krishna chose to give the Gita in the battlefield. He's talking about equanimity, not anger. Because if you want to win the war, you must be stable. Angry people will get killed. Please don't react to what I say, but consider this. Armed forces, especially those who are in active service, who every day face situations which is life and death in some way. I know Indian Army is not so much so, but still it is there, but I've seen how the US Army trains. They're training them to, come on, we'll do this to them, all kinds of vulgar words and we're going to do this, we're going to do that. This is how we've been pepping up the armies. But I feel the elite forces everywhere in the world are not trained like that. They're trained to be very, very equanimous, to be focused, to be meditative, to not react, but to respond according to the situation. This element should be brought into the forces in a big way at the fundamental basic training, that you only respond, you don't react. This will make a world of difference in the way you operate. Whether it's with your family or with the business outside or with the actual job that you're doing, wherever it is. Your essential nature of the human being is this, which no other animal is capable of, is we don't have to instinctively react, we can respond consciously. This is where we can employ our intelligence. Otherwise, there is no room for intelligence. The only reason why we are dominating this world is because of our intelligence, not because of our physical strength. If we do not exercise what is strongest in us, then we're losing out big time. So, we must shift every human being, not just a soldier, every human being, from a state of compulsive reaction to your conscious response. This is my fundamental goal with every human being. If only human beings were consciously responding, they would do the best, isn't it? To the best of their intelligence and capability.
From unconscious reaction to conscious response. I beautifully loved this take on anger by Sadhguru. It is super simple, but very powerful. As he says from the beginning and from the get-go, when you are aiming for your shot, wherever your shot is, if you aren't in a calm and equanimous way, you're probably going to miss. It's as simple as that. And he referenced a couple of times the American snipers, who I've heard are trained really, really well. Go through, I'm sure, hella mental training. And it's very critical that they're in this calm, serene state. I think it's great too, because that should translate in a way to other aspects of life. When doing anything, whether it's brushing your teeth, doing the dishes, studying, that same laser focus, involvement is going to be necessary here. And if you're angry, it's going to take away. And it's important to note that Sadhguru has a really interesting take on anger as well, where he basically talks about how anger is just like a poison that you take and you expect the other person to get hurt. It makes sense. You are literally poisoning your blood and your system. I mean, there's markers that will show, whether it's your blood pressure or whatever, that when you're in a state of anger, it's harming the system. So, is it really giving you any sort of benefit? Nothing. And something I've come to realize is that it's really not about the what. So even the act of killing, which is not really great, but in the situation of war, it's kind of necessary. It's not about the what you're doing. People get so lost in the what. It's about the how. How is the person deepening their consciousness, their awareness, when they're doing something? Are they getting more involved? Are they creating awareness or tapping more into awareness? These are the things that matter so much more than the what. And as you start kind of following these things, make that not only your daily practice, but your moment practice, every moment practice that is, then naturally you'll start to notice how everything becomes itself a very heavenly experience, because you're giving your all to everything that you do. It's as simple as that. I appreciate you taking this time, watching this response with me. If you have any other video reaction requests, topics that you want to see on the show, you can comment down below. We'd love to hear your views on what I've shared, Sadhguru has shared. Let us know. It's an open, free platform. Comment down below. With that, make this a great day. Take it joyful and stay conscious. Ecstasy.